Hey guys, MrPopZit here. Don't forget to check out MrPopZit Fishing. It's my new channel and it kind of helps the whole brand grow, and it actually helps this channel too. So if you like what you're seeing, hit like and subscribe on MrPopZit and MrPopZit Fishing. Thanks for popping by.
Okay guys, this is my patient we've been seeing. This is her 4th session this year. We saw her last year and we've done a lot of extractions, like 5 or 6 sessions last year. Got her pretty clear, and then she had quite a few on the forehead. She's got some up here by the hairline we're gonna get to. And then down around the lips, and then on this side here as well. So that looks pretty good. She's probably, I'd say, 60% reduced after 3 sessions, and today will be the 4th session. You know, she went off her meds for a year, and what happens commonly, especially off of retinoid, we start filling back up here, and you can see these little whiteheads and blackheads coming in. So we just got her back on the meds, and now we just kind of keep clearing these, and the meds, topical retinoids in particular, should stop her from forming new ones. So we're gonna get her all prepped and ready to go. All right, guys, we got her prepped and ready. Looking at her closer, I actually discovered she's doing even better than I thought. She's looking great because she's had some pretty big ones over the years. We do have her over the year, I should say. There's a big inflammatory one here. We're gonna do a little pressure right here. It's gonna be a little tender. We're just gonna try and get some pus out. I'm not squeezing too hard. I just relieve some of that pressure. That's good. Just a couple little cores. There we go. Here we go. So you can see a good core in there with a lot of inflammation around it. So that's good to get out. And I do that when I'm squeezing, hand squeezing with the Q-tip. Gets a little bit more here. This is a pretty big pocket, actually. Probably need a little Band-Aid for that one too. Good. We relieve that pressure pretty much, so that's good. Thanks. Look at that. Johnny on the spot right there. Very good. She does have another inflammatory one here. Little poke, sorry. Okay. Yeah, that one might not have a ton in there. There we go. Teasing it out. Just a little tiny one. This little pockets here. She's drying up pretty good too. Can always tell if they've been on a retinoid when I try to squeeze these pockets. Got it. Ooh, that was a good one. It's like a little pocket in there, actually. There we go. Over here. Good. Make sure that's clear there. Yeah. She used to have a lot of big ones through here. They're all dried up. So it's looking great. I'm gonna come up here now. Stick down. I like the extractor actually on these. And we have a nice bony prominence behind the forehead bone. We can just put a little pressure and we can pop these out pretty easily. And these hairline ones. Can be a little bit more tender with this. It's a little bit more focused, but does a pretty good job of getting these really dry plugs out. Look like little shrimp. See See right there's a good one. Good. Gonna really focus down with these. I want to see if there's more on that one. Yeah, so you can see the tip was superior there. I hit that pretty good with the loop extractor, but getting that pressure from both sides is what it took to get that plug right there off of that hair. Q-tip 1, extractor 0. So come through this area where we just were, and we can see we're getting more out after that extractor. However, for the ears, it's just a better angle with the extractor, but certain areas, certain tools work better. I know we did 6 treatments on her last time, and this is number 4, and we're farther ahead than we were last time at 4 for sure, so she's doing pretty good. A lot of oil production, which makes a lot of that sebum. Sebum mixing with that dead skin, and we get keratin, which are these plugs. Very good. You can see when you pull that skin on the forehead, she really doesn't have many deep bumps at all. Little ones here. Looking good. Come down here. She's had some pretty good ones here in the past. Little stringer types. It's a pour that keeps on giving there. Think so. Good. She's pretty clear through there. Turn a little bit this way. Come to these here. Very good. Sorry, a little pressure, you okay? Good. And she does have a big one right here.
On the scalp?
Yeah. Very dry plug. Right there. Sorry, is it hurting a little? Okay. Yeah, that was a pretty good clogged pore. It's like an older one, but definitely a dry plug there on the hair. It's good to get that out. Okay, a couple more over here. Good, quite a bit. And we get these out of her hair, so don't worry, everybody. Clean her up at the end there. Got it. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Right above the eyebrow. So, forehead's looking pretty good. Let me stretch that skin. It's looking good. Start on this side. Pretty good plug right there. Roll out. Stringers here. Good. That was a long one there. You can see on the forehead they were a lot drier. These ones are a little bit more kind of pasty. There we go. Deep in the cheek. When we're down in the pocket like that, it's hard to get that pressure, but just gotta stay with it. There we go. Good. These are some of the tougher ones down in the buccal cheek there. Good. Because that's kind of right above the teeth. It's a deep pocket. Sometimes I'll finger squeeze it. It's easier to grab the cheek there. But that's looking good. Let's see if we come to the chin here. Almost there. You're doing great. Good size one likely here. Nice consistent pressure down at the bottom of that pore. A nice long stringer there. Here. Same thing.
Party string.
Yeah. Looks like it. No more party on the chin. It's done. Looks good. Another one right there. Good. Okay. Try a little finger squeeze there. That's good. Yeah, she doesn't have too much on that side. One more right there. Very good. That's looking great. Last one. I like it. Okay. Last cheek here, guys. Little inflammatory one right here. Just kind of tease that out. Good. Little core there. Done. Stretch that skin. Let me get under it from both sides. Looking good. On it. Deep in the cheek. Those are the tough ones. Around the corner pop, sorry. There we go. Just a little one. Got it. Gentle pop. Very good. Good. Push that down. Okay. Just one or two more, and I think that's enough torture for today. Comes nice and slow. Coaxing that little worm out. She's good there. A little pressure, we got all that. Let's see any other big ones there. Let's see on the very edge. That one's kind of drying up there. She does have a little pocket there though. I'm gonna do one poke on this one, okay? And this will be it. Right there, got it. Okay, ready? A little inflammatory one there. Gentle pressure, getting the core out. Oh man, you okay? Yeah, that squirted, hit the camera.
Sorry.
Oh, you're okay. That's good. That was a big one. And it really popped. You could kind of hear it hit the camera. That's all right. We'll get you a Band-Aid on that one. That was a big, big tender pocket there. It's a lot of kind of two pores there, here and here. So that looks good. Got it out. You can see that went down. So that's that's a good way to end. And it was the first time the cameras took a shot. So no worries on that. That's what we clean them off for. We'll get you a little Band-Aid, and that's looking good. All right, guys. So big pop on the last one. It's all over the camera. I'll have to take a picture of it with my other camera. Thanks for popping by, and we will have her back in 2 weeks, and keep going. We're getting those pockets dried up and getting all those out. So she's doing great, and we'll see you soon.